I got myself a little key wrong. Key wrong?
Key wrong?
Key wrong.
You got not a key right? You got a key wrong. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Liam, this is my gaming and tech focused channel. I'm still working on my intro, so I apologise. I need something a little bit more catchy, so if you've got any ideas, do let me know in the comments below. So today, me and one of my best friends are off to Doncaster Gaming Market. So Doncaster Gaming Market has been around for quite a few years now. They sell a lot of like games, retro stuff, plushes. I've never been, so I'm just going by what their website shows here. It is the largest gaming market in the UK, and because we're going to a gaming market, I thought better to dress up. I've got my PlayStation hoodie on, and then the jacket is a Last of Us Elliot utility jacket from Insert Coin Clothing, so check them out, they are cool. Anyway, so who am I going with? I'm going with one of my best friends, Nathan. So if you follow me on TikTok, me and Nathan stream live 2 or 3 times a week. At the moment we're playing Panicorn, which is a horror game. It's like an escape room game, but if you like that kind of thing, check us out. What are you doing down there?
The room is, you know, like a box. I've got to lay down there for a minute.
So this is Nathan anyway. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Nathan Needon actually. I'll be sort of tagging along with Liam today at the Doncaster Gaming Market. I'm really looking forward to it. Me and Liam have actually never been to a Comic-Con together, never been to a gaming event together. And why?
We met during COVID, so we used to work in a gym together. It's a long story, but gyms were the first to close, so we never really got to go to an event after. So we've both just been really busy lately, and this is the first time in, what, 5 years that we've been able to go to an event together.
Super excited.
I'm super excited. What are you hoping to find today?
Personally, I've been on the lookout, as you know, I'm a bit of
Let me guess, Heart of Darkness.
Yeah. I've been on the lookout for Heart of Darkness on PS1 for a long time. And a lot of people have said, just buy it. Just buy it online. Just get it. People know who hunt for stuff. You don't just get it off the internet. It's the thrill of like, oh my God, it's there. Let me pull it from there.
And when you find it and you have to wrestle with 5 other people, you know,
I'm on the lookout for Medieval, for the
PS1?
people who remember that. Yeah, Medieval was like so dark and was scary for when I was little. And possibly a Rayman on PS1.
Yeah.
Maybe some cool backdrops like a Halo Master Chief helmet that my partner will kill me when I come home.
For me, because I'm thinking of the YouTube, so I'm thinking I want to find something, a backdrop, something to go on camera but in the background. I've got loads of stuff in there, in a box. Alexis is like, you don't need anything else, but I'm like, I'm still going to have a look. So we're going to head off now because we are running a little bit late. Somebody took ages curling their hair, so it was me. So yeah, there.
Alright, let's go.
Even though we'd paid for some advance tickets to get there for 11, we didn't arrive till about 12:30, but luckily the queue was small, so we was inside within 5 minutes.
Plushies for you.
Sonic! Looks like an arrow. I want Pikachu though. I really want a Pikachu plushie.
What else we got? Oh, here we go.
You found out yet?
Only what I think is the best campaign I've ever played. LA Noire. Thoroughly enjoyed that one. I remember playing that and thinking, Jesus Christ, we're so ahead of our time in gaming. I remember going to midnight launch on that. Midnight launch at Game in Hull.
So this was the first stall we came across, and there was so many game consoles. PS2, PS3, Famicom, PlayStation, look, even a Mega Drive. And they were all in such good condition. It was like I'd literally stepped into the 80s and 90s. Here we've got a beautiful example of an atomic purple Nintendo 64. Absolutely stunning. Now here's Nathan shifting through some old Spectrum games. Nathan had actually never heard of the Spectrum, and I'm like, Nathan, these are actually cassette tapes. You actually had to rewind or fast forward these to get to certain parts in the game, and his mind was absolutely blown. Here he is checking out a bit of Scrabble. Who doesn't love a bit of Scrabble? Enter the Matrix. This was the GOAT game at the time. Honestly, if you hadn't already played it, go buy it or just get an emulator because you need to play it. You're enjoying yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. I found Rayman. That's one achieved on the list. Ticked off. Move on.
I think we can all agree the PlayStation 1 has got to be one of the most iconic game consoles of all time, especially helping to bring gaming into the mainstream. And here we have a Sega Game Gear, another console Nathan had never heard of, let alone seen in real life. Now this stall, hands down, was my absolute favourite at the gaming market. All these Game Boy Advances and Game Boy Colors had had their screens upgraded and replaced with IPS technology, so they were backlit, and you can now get under the covers at night and play them in the dark, just like you wanted to do when you was a kid. No light attachment needed now.
Yeah, we haven't scratched the surface yet. We're gonna stay on the outside, yeah?
Yeah.
Work our way in the middle, because it's trying to get to the front is like it's trying to get a drink at Wembley. It's never impossible. It's what do these guys do? Consoles, I think. Just trying to get in there. Just trying to get in. When you see a gap, you get in it. I don't see a gap. Do you make this? Two nerdy students. I love that.
Here's me just spinning around. I love that.
It's cool.
Street Fighter 2 for the Master System. £390. It's so rare. It's so rare.
Because I've just went out.
So this girl here is playing on an unreleased game for the Amiga called Alien Breed. Now, she did give us permission to film her, so don't worry. Now, look at the clarity on that CRT monitor. You just don't get that kind of smoothness on today's televisions. I kind of miss CRTs. I wish they'd start bringing them back again, especially for retro gaming. Now, if you told me that's not the most beautiful Nintendo 64 you've ever seen, I will definitely call you a liar. Now, before you say, no, that's not Optimus Prime, it's Voltron. Now, I actually thought these were Transformers comics, but it turns out that Voltron is its own thing. Now, a gaming market wouldn't be a gaming market without a copy of Super Mario's 3 lying about now, would it? Now, this stall was really cool. You had figurines from the Batman universe. You had a couple of Jokers. You've got the Batman Who Laughs, arguably the most evil Batman that was ever created. Got your Harley Quinn variations there, and on the end you've got Bane. I particularly like this version of the Joker, Jacqueline Phoenix's rendition. The first Joker was brilliant, but Part 2, not so much. Now, Nathan was after a Master Chief helmet, but unfortunately they weren't one, so this gold miniature will have to do. I like that.
No, there's no nice.
Yeah, these are so cool. Oh, mate. That brings back memories.
Shall I take it down and have a look?
I can get down to you in a second, mate.
Yeah, nice one, mate. Cheers. God. 160, is that how expensive it is?
Yeah, and plus that's like an extra rental case.
It's like, it's nothing special, was it? But it was like, it was actually quite difficult
They need to
play.
remake it, is what they need to do.
Yeah. Alright. Cheers, mate.
Here's a cheeky shot of the Super Nintendo, followed by the Nintendo Entertainment System, which came out in 1983. Can you believe how old that is? That's older than me, and I'm old.
Very clean. Who's cleaned that Gears of War Xbox? It's very nice. Am I right in saying, like, when you turn it on, it's a different sound, or is it? Yeah. What's the sound? Is it like a Lancer or something? Isn't it? I remember. Yeah, that was sick. That.
I'll put it back in. Yes.
Yes, please. I can put it by cardboard, yeah?
Of course you can.
Yeah. Ace. I've been after that for a couple of years, actually.
Is it when we've been just handy?
Happy?
2 down, 1 to go now.
Nice
yes. Yeah. I do. I'm rebuying the 3 games that I first got when I got a PlayStation.
I respect that. I also really respect that.
Yes. Well, a guy had it down there, but it was silver version. I don't want silver version. Just that, yeah, thank you. £150 for Halo, you must be joking, right? Well, it turns out they're not joking because it's Chinese, it's worth quite the pretty penny. Another game that's getting rarer and rarer by the day is Panzer Dragoon Saga. I have fond memories of watching one of my friends from school play this game, and it was awesome. Talking about awesome, look at all these signs, they are so cool. Any games console you can imagine they had. They even had characters, you've got Avengers, you've got Superman, you've even got Minions. That's 3 out of 3 then, isn't it? That's what we wanted.
Yeah.
3 out of 3. Nice one, mate. I think I've been to it before. Yeah. Cheers, mate. So we definitely saved the best till last. This is a Super Nintendo interactive cartridge. In the 90s, Nintendo was going to partner with BT to create the first, what we know it today as, downloadable content. You were going to be able to hook this up to your BT Vision box using a data connector on the back, and you would have been able to download games straight to the cartridge. They trialled F-Zero and Super Mario All-Stars, but it never took off, unfortunately. And there's a very limited number of these cartridges left, and they were only ever given to BT employees. £3,000. Wow, just absolutely mental. Right guys, so we've just got back from Doncaster Gaming Market, and overall I think we did pretty well, didn't we?
Very well.
Should we show these guys what we got?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So I wanted to find the 3 games that I got when I first got my PlayStation as a child, and I managed to do that today, so I'm really happy about that. You were looking for...
I was also looking for 3 PS1 games. I found all of them.
You did,
I came
yeah.
away with 2 of them.
One of them was a bit spenny though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah. It was just under £40. But I'm a bit tight, so...
Yeah, you are. He's a little bit tight with with money, but you've got to do what you've got to do, haven't you?
That's
The
right.
thing is, though, it wasn't in that great a condition, and you
No.
can get it for that amount of money elsewhere anyway.
Exactly. I mean, we got a couple of games that we wanted, and we got a few like niche little items that we wanted.
Well, we're going to show you anyway.
Yeah, we're going through it now.
Do you want to have a look?
Yeah.
My first 3 games that I had on the PlayStation 1 as a child, surprisingly, they're all kind of racing games or they involve a car. So I didn't really have a lot of different genres, but I had Porsche Challenge.
This one was hard to find, actually.
This one was harder to find. It's not so much because it's rare, it's just nobody's ever heard of it.
And it's a pretty poor game, right?
It's a terrible game, but it's auto-destruct. We found 3 copies of it, but this was the only one that had the front cover and the manual as well. Only £14, so it wasn't too bad. And then this one, this is the game that, for me, has the best memories. So, the original Ridge Racer. Now, this is the Japanese version. They did have the PAL version there, but again, really poor condition, wasn't it? But one little neat feature that we noticed, and we had to Google it, is Namco are the ones that make Ridge Racer. They made Tekken and things like that, and Space Invaders.
Yeah.
But we were looking at the logo here.
It says Namco.
It says Namco. And I was like, is that a copy?
It's a rip-off.
Is that a rip-off?
Someone's, done a dodgy deal there.
Yeah, so we Googled it while we were there, and it turns out they used to be called Namco.
Yeah.
You found that out, didn't
That's
you?
right, yeah.
And then they consolidated or something, and they changed to Namco.
That's
so
right.
interesting little fact for you there. So those are the 3 first games that I ever owned on PlayStation. So now that I've reacquired these games again, I do actually have a PlayStation. It's on the wall up there. And what I want to do is I want to replay these games now in 2024. So I'm going to do a YouTube video about that. Let us know down in the comments if that's something you want to see me playing.
Bit of nostalgic gameplay.
Yeah. I want to see whether these games have lived up to the test of time, because this game came out 30 years ago.
The game is absolutely fantastic.
Well,
Ridge
we'll
Racer is a classic for me.
Right.
Actually,
What did you get?
So we'll go through what I got. Well, I got 2 games. I'll pull them out individually so there's more of a build-up. Everyone's favourite, I believe.
Who doesn't love Rayman?
Yeah, I seen it. The first stall was actually £15, and the condition was just the same as this one, really. And then we walked around. Lo and behold, there was more copies. This isn't hard to come by, Rayman.
No, it's not a rare one, but it's
I want it. You know what I mean? Like, I want this game because I put so many hours in as a kid, And I actually walked away when it was £5.
£10 saving. Can't
Happy
go wrong,
days.
can you?
And, full manual, full disc, so I'm happy with that one.
Well, you can actually, because it's a bit cracked in this case, but you can actually order replacement cases online.
Yeah.
So we can get these games looking pretty brand new again.
Yeah, it's more for display for me, personally. But yeah, there's Rayman.
Now, this is the game that you really wanted.
I've been on the lookout for this game for nearly 5 years, and everyone tells me the same thing. Why don't you just buy it online? It's just not the same.
No.
It's just not the same.
When you're
rooting around and you're looking
through-
for a specific game and you find that game, the feeling you get
It's
is
exciting.
it releases dolphins.
Happy
doesn't it?
Dolphins.
So the game that I was looking for,
Endorphins, by the way. We call
Yeah.
Happy Dolphins endorphins.
It's
No,
hard.
we call endorphins Happy Dolphins. Yeah.
is Heart of Darkness. Now this game
Terrifying.
is absolutely terrifying.
As a child. Terrifying.
It's that terrifying. I didn't finish it. Hence why, I've bought it again because I'm going to pull out the PS1 and boot it up.
We do need to buy a CRT, though. We need to buy an old-style TV for the PS1.
I do. I really do. I just want to sit down, press play, let the telly boot up by itself.
Blow the laser a few times when it's not reading the disc properly.
Give it a kick. But yeah, I got Heart of Darkness and it's come in its own little seal. And the condition of the actual case itself is fantastic.
That's the best tenner we've spent.
I think it
today.
came out in 98.
Yeah, I was about 10 years old when I played. Yeah, 98. I was born in 88, so 98, yeah.
90
I was 10 there.
94.
Terrifying. You
Anyway.
were young when you played that.
Yeah, so when I got it,
Terrifying
I just
game.
love the game.
Right, so that's the games, and we did manage to we got some other stuff, didn't we?
Like little niche items.
Yeah, so I said at the beginning of the video, I wanted to get a plushie, didn't I?
You did.
So I got a little Pikachu keyring.
Did you specifically say Pikachu?
I might have done. I can't remember.
I think
maybe.
you did. I think you did.
I maybe did.
They weren't actually, like you expect these massive plushies.
I did want a massive plushie, and we were also a bit disappointed because they weren't like a clothing stall.
Yeah, I really wanted to get myself like a Silent Hill T-shirt or something like that. There was a few like clothes.
Yeah, there was
random
some stalls that had like a T-shirt or a hoodie, but they weren't like a
specific
dedicated.
stall for clothing.
I would have liked a couple of hoodies or something like that.
fill my wardrobe
like this.
and stuff.
But yeah, so I got the little Pikachu plushie, and we also got.
5 hours later.
Oh my god. So we also got a keyring each. Obviously, I got Pikachu again. You got.
What's that? Don't read it.
I don't know. Who is that?
Yeah,
is it Pokemon?
Show the camera. Is it Pokemon? He says.
I have no idea. I'll have to zoom in, by the way, because it's quite small there.
Is it Pokemon?
Is it
Digimon?
Tamagotchi?
No, way off.
Digimon? Yogimon? Yogi Bear? Tachimon?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Words. I don't have no idea. You see, I was never a Yu-Gi-Oh guy. I was a Pokemon guy. To me,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh was not. It wasn't for me. A lot of my friends that didn't do Yu-Gi-Oh.
It was obviously Pokemon came out first.
I think because I'm that generation of kid.
Cool kid. Yeah.
Yeah, cool kid. Yeah.
Well, I got myself a little key wrong. Key wrong.
You got not a key right. You got a key wrong.
A little key ring. It's Blue Eyes.
Why are you asking me? You've just Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Right.
I'm you off like you don't know the names.
I'm a Pokemon fan. You're a Yu-Gi-Oh fan.
Well, I'm both, but
Well, yeah, but you're more Yu-Gi-Oh.
yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh for me is more. It's anime, isn't it? Like it's cool. Like everything about it's
Pokemon's
wicked.
cool.
Yeah, Pokemon's wicked. But
Pikachu is the coolest.
I feel like you start
companion ever.
Yeah,
like,
obviously, but I feel like you start off as a kid watching Pokemon, and you're like, oh, I'm getting a bit more.
Oh, you're maturing now. Are you
mature.
maturing for Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't think so.
I think that's how it went.
No, I don't think that's how.
I believe.
No, I think all aspects of anime things can be enjoyed regardless of age. Anyway, these are probably one of the coolest things I think we got. So I obviously got Pikachu again.
Yeah.
I think there's a theme here. There's a bit of a theme. So
He
I
likes
got a
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Pikachu coaster. Yeah, I got Pikachu because I love Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Pikachu. So basically, right, Pikachu.
And
So I love that.
Keanu Reeves, like why?
Because it's John Wick.
Oh
No.
yeah, Keanu Reeves.
I got these two for me because I was like, I want them both, but now I want you to have John Wick.
Oh, wow.
So that's my gift to you.
Thank you so much.
It's okay. So when you're having a drink tonight,
Yeah.
sat at your desk, and you see John Wick looking back at you,
This is a gift to me.
this is a gift to you.
I
me.
paid for these.
No, you didn't.
I did.
I paid for the coffee though. You bought it yourself, just indirectly.
Right.
All right. Cool. We'll go with that. Anyway, guys, that's it from us. If you enjoy this kind of content, please like and subscribe, and tick that notification bell for any notifications that may or may not appear on your screen.
You've done this before.
I've done it a few times now. Yes, I'm starting to get into my flow.
Right, okay.
As before, please comment below. Let me know of any other content you want to see. If you've got any suggestions, again, I'm a new channel because at the end of the day, I want to make content that you guys want to watch. If you enjoyed Nathan being in the video today, let us know in the comments.
Let me know.
May bring him back again if he's got some spare time.
I can make some time for you.
But we might look into what other events. Well, you're going to do that, aren't you? That's
I'm going to
your
do
job.
it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to look at a few events, as in,
Gaming convention things.
gaming conventions and stuff like that. That me and Liam have been putting off for 5 years. Ever since we've known each other, we're very similar but very different.
Do you know what it is though? It's not my fault. Like I've got a lot. I can make time. It's him. He's so busy. And the thing is, when we just listen. They need to know. He's so hard to get a hold of in terms of commitment dates because he needs like 6 months' notice to do anything, don't you?
I do,
You're
yeah.
getting better now.
I need to be organised.
We booked this 3 years ago.
Did we?
No, but that's what it feels like sometimes.
No, but we will be. I'll be looking at other events that we can go to. And like I said, we've been putting off doing stuff like this for 5 years, and now we've reached.
Now we've got an excuse though.
Even before we knew each other, why have we never done this?
We didn't know each other, so how could we have done it?
I know, like individual.
Oh,
as in
right,
individually.
okay.
Have you done it before?
I've been to one. I've been to London. I can't remember what its name was. EGX or ECX.
Yeah.
Or
So you've been to one.
Yeah, I've been to one thing. I took my sister, and there were people walking around in like
Full costumes and stuff, which
cosplay
are
and stuff,
very
which
cool.
were good.
But that's what I'm saying. We need to do it more.
We do.
And
Anyway,
guys.
we've been saying bye for about 5 minutes now. So that's it from us, guys. Let us know in the comments if you want to see Nathan again. And until next time, thank you and
That
good
is
night.
it. Thank you.
Bye.